Alright guys, welcome to today's training, and today we'll be focusing on video editing, talking about smartphone video editing, and we'll be talking about Inshot. So we'll be getting started. So when you load Inshot for the first time, this is not how it should look like, because it should have something here like GoPro, something like that. So this is a pro version, so you may not see that, but everything you need to know is here. As in, everything I'll teach you, everything I'm teaching you here will still be the same thing, even if you are using the normal Inshot, not Pro. Like, this is normal Inshot, it's just GoPro for the some features to be activated. So if you're not using Pro, there are some features in this app that will not be working properly. As in, will not be working, you will not be allowed to use them unless maybe you watch a video, or maybe you install an app which Inshot will recommend for you to install before they can grant you access to that VIP feature. So basically that's it. So now when you load Inshot for the first time, this is how it should look like. You have video here, photo here, collage here. So this collage is talking about pictures, like not videos, so you can't photo collage, that's what it's talking about. And this photo, basically you can enter here, edit pictures, and do a lot of things like apply filters, add text to your pictures, remove background, and do all of that, change background and crop, and then change the canvas size, talking about resolution and all of that. So basically we'll be focusing on video editing, but before we get into that, here is a material store where you can download maybe things that you can use in your Inshot app. So these are basically them. We have popular, we have love, we have pro. So if you don't have the pro version, you will not be allowed to use any of these materials under this. But we have effects, cool effect that you can use. So it doesn't matter if you're using if you have any of these or not. So we have Atheistic, we have Girlish, we have Vlog, we have Paint, we have Daily, we have Neon, we have Birthday, we have Mood, we have Text, we have Travel, and all of that. So we have a lot of them. And then you have text down here. If you look down here, this is where on the tab of emoticons and stickers and all of that. Then we have the text where you can download fonts that you want to use. You can also install fonts for this. I will show you how to install fonts maybe in a separate video, but if I'm able to cover that in this video, that's fine. I think that may be in a separate video. And then you can have here is about the materials that you have downloaded. So everything here is about your materials. You can drag them. Maybe you want Facebook to be first, you can click and hold, and then click, hold, drag it up so that it can be first on the store on your when you're using materials. Do you understand? Like talking about the stickers materials, not the video materials, because we have different materials. Like if you go back to here and you're loading video, you click this, what you're seeing here, if you're for the first time, you will not be seeing all of these recent projects. So all these drafts that you're seeing here is talking about recent projects I have worked on. So all of that will not be your place. You will not see them if you're loading it for the first time. Nevertheless, let's continue. So you click on new. So the other materials I'm talking about is this one. When you click on these materials, these are preloaded videos. These are effects you can add to your videos. Some of them you need to remove background in order to apply them effectively, as in use them very well to the way you want them to be. Some of them you just need to crop them. Some of them you just need to make them as your outro, as your transition, as your atmosphere, social. That's talking about subscription buttons and like buttons and share buttons and all of that. And then we have the green screen where you can have effects like opening doors and windows and smartphones and and screens and dogs and earth and all of that. And then we have the empty shot where you can maybe add water, about water flow. You want to add something like that, you can quickly run to this place. And then we have pictures where you can use this to run kind of commercial for any, I don't know. But we have the volume, we have the core. So we have festival with Inshot, and you have a lot of that. So we're talking about Christmas, we're talking about the Eid Mubarak, we're talking about what are these things? We have Salah, we have all of that. So Chinese New Year and all of that. So basically, this is all about that material stuff. So let's go back to our albums and pick maybe like a blank. Pick a blank text. So that's where we will work to get today. So let me change the background so that we'll be seeing what we are doing very well. Some people may not know what we're actually doing. So this is the size of the video. All of this you're seeing here is part of the video. So let me increase the duration, right? Okay, I'm increasing it to 60 seconds. So we'll be starting right now today to look at the interface, how it looks like, where we shouldn't miss, and where we should talk about. Everything here will be captured, like from this tab to the end of this will be captured in this video. So stay tuned and watch. Number one is canvas. What is the canvas? The canvas, we're talking about the size of the video, like the resolution of the video. What kind of canvas are you working on? Are you working on Instagram size? Are you working on the Instagram 4:5? Are you working on YouTube? That's 16. This is the standard video, this and that. I'm talking about like TV screens. You can do video on this and it will work on you perfectly on your TV screen. Even when you rotate your mobile screen, it will still be fitting and all of that. It's like generic and standard video streaming, video resolution, whatever, 4K, all of that. You can work on this and everything will be perfect. So we have the TikTok size. TikTok lovers, I know you'll love this. And we have different sizes here. So anyone that suits your project, you can work on it. You can maybe use it and work. So basically, no matter which one you're working, for instance, if we imported a video and you come here, let me add a clip. So how to add a clip? You simply click on this plus. If you want to add it from the beginning, be here. But if you want to add it at the end, click here and then click on add clip. Then you can click on video or photo. So I'm going to add this up. Maybe let me add the comedy stuff. So you add this up, but remember when we add it, you can see the red background at the back. Do you understand? So these are the things that I wanted to show you. So now in order to remove that background, you need to click on it and then click on canvas and then say no frame. But when you say no frame, it will follow the other, as in the generic video settings that you have, talking about the canvas. So it's the canvas size that you have, so you can resize. So make sure that if you're adding videos to play together, make sure all of them are going to be the same size. It's not that one will be square and then one will be video YouTube, or one will, they will have to be cropped to the same size in order for you to work perfectly. So let's continue. So about canvas, that is all you need to know about canvas. So next one here is music, and we're going to work on music. So when you want to add music to your clip, how do you do that? You simply click on music and then click on add music. You can decide to extract the music or audio file from a video. When you click on it, you can click on the video of your choice, the video that maybe have that audio that you wanted to extract for comedy and skit makers, I know you're going to love this because you saw a sound, you heard a sound from someone's comedy skits, and then you want to extract it for your own video usage. So you can do that here. So you can go to my music and then add music directly from your personal music gallery. I don't know how to call it, your own, your phone, your device sound. So you can have effect. We have effect here. So on this effect, you're going to have the popular, like maybe I can play them for you to hear them maybe another time, because I'm using a mic and it does not allow sounds to be played here. The sounds can only be played within the mic, unless if I'm using if I remove the mic, which I'm not going to do that now. But if you come here, you can see different sounds: transition, games, bells, drink, weapons, instruments, social media, where you have clicks, we have bear one, you have typing, you have arrow, you have phone calls, you have sending emails, and then typing, talking about keyboard, and then we have tada, and then we have complete, like boom. Okay, so that's basically about that. And then you have okay, talk about effect. Now you have record, where you can add your own personal voice, as in your own voice. You can click on it and then it counts down to 1. So I'll not add anything, so sorry, I'm not adding anything. So click OK and go back. So that's about music. And the next on our list is stickers. So in the sticker aspect, we have stickers, we have the text, which we're still going to discuss about, but I'll not mention it, talk about the text. If you pass through text or stickers, you will still come to the same place, as in I will not talk about text first. Let me talk about stickers. So you can add stickers, click on stickers, and then you can see I click Facebook and put it first. That's why you're having these social media icons first. So we have different ones. You can click on any of them and then click I didn't download this one, that's why it's saying get. So I downloaded this and you see them here. So you can basically have GIFs, and from these GIFs you can click on GIFs and then click on stickers. These ones have background, so it's all about GIFs, where you can see a lot of short clips you can add to your videos, and then create a nice maybe comedy show, comedy kit, comedy anything for your video. So all of this is free, as in you're not paying for extra stuff. If you're using VIP, I don't use the number one, so I don't know whether it's only allowed for the VIP users or it's for generic. I don't know. So that's that. So for the stickers, you can click on stickers, and maybe you have the particular one you want to search. That's why you're seeing search box here. You can just have this and then type in whatever you want, maybe like let me say iPhone, right? So you can click on iPhone and then you can see iPhone here, so you can add them to whatever you want to add. So different iPhones and all of that, and iPhone resources and materials and all of that. So that is basically about stickers. I think that's well explained. So I'll be taking you back to text. Oh, sorry, let me not jump this detail. So we have detail here, which is a very important tool for many people. Like if you work maybe like a journalist, you do content for journalism, or you are a social media manager. I know there are some contents you want to upload, you want to hide some details and all of that. So you can click on details, and then you can decide to triangular blur some things, and then or dots blur, or maybe Gaussian blur, or glass blur, or magnifier. The magnifier is the most beautiful tool I have seen so far in this in this what's it called, in this app. So you can click on this magnifier and it will hide some details and expose some details. I think here I need to work on a video where you can see. Okay, now let's go back to that. Sorry, let's go back to that sticker and go back to detail and then click on magnifier so you can see what we're talking about. Look at this. Look at this. It's meant to increase maybe something that is a bit smaller. You can increase the size of it. It can now look bold in the magnifier area. So you can decide to add the increase the zoom level and all of that, and then you can decide to add the sticker level. Sorry, I'm talking about the outline level. So you can change the outline so that maybe you're having black white like I'm having here, so you need to see, click on black so that at least you can see it very clear, so you know where it is heading to. And that comes to the conclusion of this area. But still I think there is need to do this. So you can also keyframe, that is animate your magnifier. Like for instance, I put it here and then I want it to move to this side. Do you understand? And I want it to move as in move like this. I don't want it to maybe like cut here and then come and appear this side. I just want it to, like you highlight here, just move like this and then go and highlight this place. Now how do you do that? You can click on keyframe. Even though I'm going to talk about keyframe later, I think I should still talk about this. So you can just click on this, click on it, and then move away from the first keyframe that you added and then take it to this place. You have added it. So now when you click play, it will just move from there. Okay, let me show you something. Now remember, we want you to stay a bit here, not come and then move. Okay, so you can click maybe like after some seconds, then it can move. So you say okay, add keyframe, and then after the seconds you now click, and you don't need to add the second keyframe as it will add automatic. So you do that, and then you can see that after some time it moved to that place and it started working well. So that is that about the detail. So we move to text, where we can, let's add text. I'll go back to the red background so that to be easier for me. Okay, so you go to text and then you type in dude, maybe. So when you type in this dude, okay, remember there is gaps and all of that is my default formatting on the project I worked on yesterday. So when you type on it, see, I told you you're going to be back to these stickers and detail and text and all of this. So everything is here. You can keyframe your text as well. But the most important thing you need to know right now is editing your text. Maybe you have this text you want to work on, you want to change font, you want to change the color of the text, you want to add gap between, I'm talking about kerning and the kerning and then the text between lines and all of that. So you can click on edit, and from here you can edit the text very comfortably, and you can click on this colorway where you can change the border, you can add border to the text and all of that. You can reduce the border thickness by down here where you're seeing this how do I put it, the percentage here. So the percentage determines the thickness of the line, of the outline, or of the stroke, however you put it. So you can add the thickness, you can change the color of the text here, you can change the color of the border as well. You can change the font. All these fonts you're seeing here, I added them. So most of them here, most of these fonts I've added them. I told you I'll teach you how to add fonts. So basically this is it. So I'm going to include it here. So when you click on this font, you can easily add some fonts. You maybe go to store or add some fonts from your device, which is which is this arrow facing down. You can click on it and it will take you down to your phone. All these fonts have not been added, so if I want to add them, all I'll do is to mark. But if it is not in this folder, all you need to do is click on directories and then go to the folder in which you install those fonts, and then click on the folder. Maybe you transfer them via Bluetooth or you move them through download, so you can click on downloads, and then you see here wherever you save them, you can click on that. And then for me, I saved every font here. I think I saved them on font, right? Let me check if I'm not mistaken. It should be there. Okay, I saved them under Logopit font. Okay, so that I can be accessing them in my Logopit app. So save them here, fonts, and then you can see all of that here. So that is that. And then you have the alignment. You have left, center, right, and then you have the size of the text, and then you have the kerning, and then you have the space between lines. Like maybe if you type these two lines, you can understand me better. Just trying to show you something. It doesn't matter, however, whatever the text is carrying. So let's say you have different lines. You can decide to add the space between the lines. So this is basically how it works. Okay, so that's that. And then the kerning is all about this. So space between alphabets, and then you have the animation where you can add the animation of the style of your choice. You can add in a lot of them. This is, I think in this aspect I would like to have one so that at least maybe I'll show you this better. So presidential, let's say I have presidential, and coming. The border is too much and I can't really, let me just remove it. So I have, okay, we're back. So I have this this text presidential. Let me change the fonts to this, and then add some animations to it so you can see what we're talking about. So we have some basic animations under in, that is talking about how the text will come into the scene, into your Canva, how it will display on first sight. So you have different animations here to work with. You also have the out, how they will be living. Like if they come in, for instance, let me make it. So now I want the in, when it's coming in, let it come in this style. Okay, now when it's leaving, like talking about after it has animated and stayed like this and I've read, let it up. Going out, how do I want it? Not basically not the same way it came in. Do I want to disappear? I want to disappear in a different style. All of this I'm doing it to show you how it works. Now you can click on out and then click on maybe let it go out this way. Okay, now if you play this text, if you play it, it will come in like this and then disappear in a different way. So you still have loop. Loop is basically about that particular style of animation that is going to animate non-stop. It can be paused, it can, unless you cut it to an extent where you want it. So maybe in my follow-up videos in Inshot, you can see what we're talking about. So you can see it non-stop is rotating unless you stop it. Maybe by this, this is time, right? Okay, this is the timing, the rotation speed, and then this is how maybe when it rotates around, it will stop. For how many minutes do you want it to stop, and then continue rotating? So you can increase that. Okay, it stop a bit and continue. So it can stop for a maximum of 3 seconds and then continue rotating. that is that you can, there are ways you can manipulate this and it will be very good to work with and all of that. So that's basically loop and all of that. So we're done with text. You can keyframe your text. About keyframing, we're going to discuss about this maybe later, about keyframing completely. So that is that. You can split this text. Maybe you come to this place and then you say split. Let's say you want to change when it comes in here. Here you want it to say presidential what? Maybe you want to say election. Presidential election. So you can click maybe the comment stays and then change to. So you can see the way it's so smooth, and as it starts rotating, it rotated on elections. Okay, so that's so beautiful, and you can see the way the loop also is so nice. You understand? So that is that about the split function on in text. And the split functions in Inshot basically functions the same, like everywhere functions the same thing on stickers, on text, on PIP. That's when we're talking about PIP, I'm talking about the picture in picture, like the a layered video, like a video plays an overlaid video, like video plays on top of another video. Maybe you want it to kind of take precedence when you're talking about, maybe you're explaining about something and you say watch about this, so your video is on that, and then the video you're telling someone to watch is above, so the video that will show will be the one above. So the PIP is actually picture in picture, and then it's usually an overlaid video or picture. So PIP is basically talking about overlaying. Sorry I went about that. So picture, copy and duplicate don't work the same. You can copy, it will be laid above. You can duplicate, to be laid in front. So if you duplicate, look at it. So that is basically about these tools. So that's that. So we go back to our filters. So in filter we have effect, filter, adjust. How does this work? Let's go to this. Good. Now if we go here, we click on filters, we have effect. So if you click on effect, basically you can see these effects on your videos, how it will affect your video. You can see the tremble, you can see the thrill, you can see the roll, you can see a glitch. So glitch will simply glitch the video, and all of this. You have different glitches, and then you have fade where you have white, you have black. So in this fade you have keyframing of it, the value at which you want the fade to be, and then the reverse order. Sorry, I was talking about keyframe. Sorry, the reverse order, like this is going reversing. Sorry, this is fading forward. Like start from the lower transparency, like no transparency level, to a thick appearance. Like if it is white, it will start a kind of off and then appear and then show your content. So from here it will hide your content and show your, and put it on transparency. So you have beats, and then the strength, the interval, and then you have the interval is simply talking about how long it will stay. So you have the theme, how and all of that. So this is basically about effect. So you can also duplicate effect. So you can edit, maybe you added that one you don't want, you can click on another one to replace the first one you added. So that's basically about that. So that's basically about it. And we have filters. So filter, like I know all of you here trying to learn this might have know about filters a lot, not just about it's about how your video appear. You can see how these filters are looking. When we click on them, you can see how they look like. We have cinema, we have themes, we have a lot of skins. We have the mouse, we have the red, we have the orange, we have the green, cyan, purple, magenta, then we have the dull one and all of that, and then neons and then invert. Okay, invert neon, and then you have all these freshers and all of that. So we have different. So in everything in InShot, when you see this double mark, okay, if you see this double mark and you click on it, it means it's going to apply to all your clips. Like if you have 300 video clips here, it's going to apply to all of them. The same filter will apply to all of them. Filters and transitions have this, so if you click on this, it's going to add to everything. So adjust is just the same adjust you saw there, so you can adjust the way it looks like. You can see the way as I touch it. Maybe you added a filter here, you really love the filter, but there is something about it that you want to change. Maybe let's say I say bright, but then I see that it's too bright, so I can come to lightness and maybe reduce that brightness and all of that to retain a bit of that my default colors. Okay, or you can maybe add a bit of warm because you feel like it is a bit whitish, as in the white area is too much contrast. So you can add a bit of warm to bring out those colors back a bit, so all of that, and then they contrast the tints and all of that. So basically about adjust is all about adjusting your filter. You can adjust your video filters, is the same thing we did there. So that's that. Then we move to PIP. This is the most important feature I've seen in InShot. This is where you can add another video or material. All these materials, this is where you can apply them. Maybe you wanted this material to take precedence over in this particular place. So I'm downloading it. Okay, so let's wait for it. It downloads and then I add it, so I can decide to make it cover up this whole thing. So when I reach here, as the video played and reached to this place, you can once you reach there, you can see that the water takes over. So that's basically the effect of that PIP. You can decide to make this PIP coming style, like add some keyframes to it, add some moment to it. Maybe sorry, let me go back. Maybe you wanted the video to come in style like it's small there, then it should come at once and fill up this place like. Good, just like this. So when you play it now, you can see that it will start small and then fill up the whole area. So PIP, this is actually handy, as in it's a handy something, a feature I have really enjoyed. You can add filters to this PIP video. You can mask it out. Maybe you want it to appear maybe like a circle video, as in, so you can add, this is increasing the size, this is increasing that is the length, and then the height, and then this is the blur level. You can control the blur of the video. Maybe you want the video to a bit blend into the background, so you can blur it. This is how blur can work on this masking. So now the video will be playing in form of an oval shape. So that's basically it. So this effect, this mask works very beautiful. It's a nice tool. Now on this PIP, you can work with, let me bring in a green screen material to show you how the chroma key works. Where's green screen? So this is, so basically this is green screen. Now I want, you see this door, I want it that if the door opens, instead of seeing the green screen, you should see the pictures, this the video at the back. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to go to chroma keys, and then let me move to this place. So I'm going to go to chroma and then click and then highlight this green. So basically it's going to remove, this is the strength of the remover, so it's going to make the green disappear like it never existed. You can add some shadows to it to make it a bit not lighter, in case there are some areas that you don't want it to touch but it mistakenly touched them. So you can click on OK and then play the video, and you see how beautiful this will look. So it's opened and then bah. So that is the chroma key. That's how it works. And then you have the blend, where you can just add a video and then let me add another material and then blend it. There are different blends, like sometimes you don't really need to remove backgrounds of some things. Like some things here, you can just blend them into the video and the background will remove itself, like, because the blend doesn't, and the color and the video behind does not work. So you need to work to know how to use blend. So you can see how blend works. There are some places like dark and white. When you do it, when you put, let's say the video I brought was some white background, if you bring it, let me add another one. I think, hope I get something like that. That's the problem. Most of them are on green. Okay. Okay. Good. Now let's click on blend and see what happens. This is darken. So when we click, as we click on darken, sorry, there was white. So as we click on darken, you can see that the background disappeared itself. We don't need to do that, and we are left with these icons. So white background, once you click darken, it will disappear. So that is that. So blend options are very important, are very good working in this app. So I think Inshot is a bit improving. Like when I started using Inshot, all these materials were not available. Denoising was not available. I think a lot of things were not available. Even the PIP itself was never available as of when I started using it. So let's work on this. Let's add another one. I think this video has sound, so if you click on the noise, it will remove the noise of the video. So basically that's what the noise does, as in does. That's what the noise does. So it will remove, and then you can add the speed. If you put it like this, the video can run faster, as in, you see the way it is, it's very faster. To put it behind is to reduce the speed. So you can see that. So this is where slow motion is taken. Okay, can mark this smooth so that at least let it be much smoother. You can also work on curves, where you can increase the speed. Taking it up means you are increasing the speed. Taking it down means you are decreasing the speed. So this is how this curve stuff works. So click OK. You have voice effect, where you can change the voice to some animals and some social media and all, and wow, and then all of that. So I think that's that. And then the replace, you can maybe click on it, and let's say you click on this video to overlay it, but this is not the one you want. Maybe you mistakenly click another one. You can click or replace, click there, and then or copy or duplicate or crop. Like crop is to maybe it works like similar, like what am I trying to say, mask, but here it's only crop in square shapes, as in angles and all of that. So you can only reduce like this, nothing like round shape. You can crop it in form of YouTube, TikTok video, YouTube videos, square. I'm talking about the 1916. I was talking about 1920 to 1080. Okay, 1920 to 1080. So you can crop that and see the way I crop it, and then it went very smooth like never before. So maybe you import this, and then it's very small. So instead of, you don't want to suffer yourself increasing it like this, you can simply, there is a tool here that you can click and the video will automatically fill up the space. That's that. So very beautiful features in Inshot. So I'm loving what I'm seeing here in Inshot these days. Many things they're improving a lot faster and all of that. So I think basically about PIP, that's it, that's that. So you have keyframing here, you have split, where maybe if you come here and let's say you want the video to play from here, the PIP they overlaid, and then where a mother is saving the baby, and then once you see the crocodile, just take over the mother but save the baby. You can easily cut it from here, split, and then delete the remaining stuff. Perfect. Do you love this feature? Talk about it for Inshot to love that, not me. So you have pre-cut. Now, what is pre-cut? Pre-cut is simply talking about the splits, the multiple splits, and the scissors are as in the cuts, the multi-split, and all of that, and the trim. So the trim basically work with cutting things from the beginning and from the end and throwing away the pieces you don't want. Maybe the beginning you recorded something you don't like, and then at the end you recorded things you don't like. You can pre-cut, like everything from here to this side will not be part of this video if I click OK. Everything from here to this side also will not be available if I click OK. Now, this pre-cut simply throws away everything from the left and right and leave only things in the middle, like only things within this green highlighted area. Every other thing from outside is out. Now, you can click on that and then that's that. So you can cut it here. So this is cut. Cut means you can add two different sections. Maybe you recorded from here, from the beginning here you didn't like it, from the beginning you like it to an extent, and then from the end you liked it to an extent. You want to cut the middle and throw it away. So it's just a reversal of trim. Okay, the trim and cuts are just reversal of each other. But then you have the multiple split where you can split this video into maybe like 1000 clips into multiple clips, that as long as you can remember that. So you can make it into multiple clips and all of that and work with it. So you can maybe take it to this place and click split, take it again and then click split again and click split again, click multi-split. So you can split. When you click OK, you can have multiple clips. You see, this is a clip. Let's move forward. Maybe it's backward. Okay, let me just click and hold. I'll click and hold and then you see multiple clips. You see that? But I added only 2 videos. Now you are seeing a lot. So it means it worked. Want to undo. So the multiple clips, I'm undoing everything. Oh, the PIP stuff. Okay, I get it. Okay, so the pre-cut explained. Let's move to next one, which is what are we? I jumped or what? Supposed after PIP supposed to be background. So the background, basically, as you know, we did that from the start, but let's go to duration. Duration, Inshot has something here I don't really like. Like right now, if I want to work on a plain background, let's say the video has to be 1 hour. So, but in seconds, sometimes maybe you want to work with a video of 6 minutes, 27 seconds, you have to like say, okay, how many seconds in a minute? You have to calculate how many seconds. 60 seconds makes 1 minute, and then 60 minutes make 1 hour. So you have to calculate all of that and then add everything in seconds. Now that's where you need a calculator to like make a video of 1 hour, or maybe like 1 hour 30 minutes and 27 seconds. So you have to calculate how many seconds in 1 minute, how many minutes in 1 hour, and then how many seconds left. Then you add it together, and then you add the seconds here in total. Like if I want to make a video of 1 minute, that's 60 seconds. So if I want to say it's 1 minute 57 seconds, wow, so I have to add 60 plus 57. That's how many? That's about 117, right? So I think I'm not that bad at math. I don't know how that is possible, if that's true. So you can click OK and click. So when you click, this is 1 minute 57 seconds. Okay, so that's how Inshot works, but I don't really love this. I think it should be calculated in minutes as well. Like you can say, okay, I want it in 60 minutes, I want it in 50 minutes, I want it in this so minutes, because this second stuff is too calculation. You have to calculate too much. Now that's the bad side I've seen of that duration stuff. That is that duration explained. So we have split. Split is just that thing of pre-cut. It just work like it. Split is just split. Just go stand anywhere that you want to cut it out, cut, and then move. Let's say you want to throw this middle away, move to the other place and then click cut and split, and then click the middle, delete. They are together in one place. Inshot know why they added them in one place. That's a good tool. I think they are very handy. They work hand in hand. I love them. So background, you know, when we came in new, we added the background. So you can click here and then add a picture as your background and all of that. But I'm not going to do that. Where is the background? I think I'll remove that. I'll use what I was using. So background, that's it. The speed, I think we have to go to another one in order to know the speed. It just works the same as the PIP speed, but anyway, let's try it. Now we'll use a short video. I don't want problem. So I'll split here and then I'll use the middle one and add speed, reduce speed. So now let's watch the normal speed. This is how it should work. It should look like. So I think it's I have to bring in a video we can see movement, like action. Good. Okay, I edited this video in Inshot. So this was edited right here in Inshot. So this is basically it. This video, let me do a square video so that we can watch this very well. So you can see that. So you can see the speed. Now you see how the speed is. This is normal speed. So if we click on it and then we click on speed, where is the speed? Right here. Then we click on the speed. You can increase the speed here. Now let's see. You see that? It's just a blink of an eye. Blink of an eye. Everything has finished. The video finish. Now this is slow motion. Let's play it together and watch. Oh God save us. God save us. Now this is how it works. So you have curve. This is just the same way it was working in PIP. Up to increase the speed, down to decrease the speed, up. So if you play this, you'll see how it will work. It will go up here like one time. Let me take it up again. I want you to see miracle. Okay. Yeah, that's how it should be. So if you click OK to process, And then see the way some places will run past other places. You see the way it's jump a lot of things there, but you didn't edit the video, you may not know. Okay, I think in that case, to avoid that, what we have a perfect video here to use for this. Oh, and I was wasting my time. Now let's go back to the speed. Go to this. Good. Watch this. You can add another one. Where is add? No. I think there is something. There is a place I can add this thing, right? What are you doing? Good. Okay. So they were more than. Okay, I understand. All right. So you can add here and take it up the way you want it to be. So let's play it and see. Let's play the video and see how it works. So you see the way. Look at it. You see that? So it just forwarded everything at once and then came back slowly, and then it will still forward at the place where I took it up. You will still see that miracle. So that's how it works. See, this is slow motion because I took it down, and basically that's how the speed works. So I think okay, so that's the speed, and then we have crop is just about cropping your video to maybe like this a place that you want it. So you can just crop like this, or even maybe crop this girl out, maybe crop the guy out. Okay, you can click undo and all of that. So cropping, you can crop to any size of your choice, but that's that. So we have volume. Volume is just about increasing the volume of your video, decreasing it, how loud it will talk, and all of that. So that's that. If you want to keep the same volume on all clips, you can click on this and see apply to all. Click OK. So that's that. So we have the voice effect. If you click on this, it's the same as when we talk about music. That's voice effect in the music. It's the same thing here. They put it out. So we have denoise. Denoise is simply about denoising, like reducing the noise effect in any audio quality, like bringing out the real audio quality and reducing the amount of noise and the amount of distraction in the videos. So that's basically about the noise. We have replaced. Let's say you have this video, you want to replace it with another clip. Maybe you shot different scenes, different clips about a particular comedy, so you want to replace one with another one. You can simply click on this and then replace it with another one. How it works, just click replace and then click on another one, and this new clip is shorter than the current one. The duration will be reduced and timeline will change accordingly. Do you want it? A yes for me. Now you can see it's replaced, but there was a warning. So those are the things you need to look at for. And then we have duplicate, where you can duplicate the same video, the same clip, and all of that. It works just the same way duplicate in text and stickers works and PIP works. So reverse is maybe your for instance, where can I see something to reverse to show you exactly? Okay, now let's watch this video. Look at this. I think where this lady did something, it's enough. Oh, they remove it from there, and then so from there we can reverse the video. So the video can remove it from here, and hey, where's split? Good. Delete the remaining one. Now reverse this video. You see that it was removed from the soup, but now we want to make it remove from here into the soup. Now you can click on reverse. Okay. Perfect. Now click. You see that? Good. Now that's how reverse works. So reverse is simply about reversing the action. Like whatever it was there can be reversed to another thing. So that's just about reverse tool. And then we have what again? We have the rotate. Rotate is about rotating videos. You want to rotate them like this. You can see how it's rotating. So that's basically about that. So flip, let's say this lady is facing this side but is facing left. Now the right of the screen. So if you flip, the lady will be facing left of the screen. Okay, not my left of the screen. So how does that work? Let's click on flip. You see that? You see that? So that's flip for you. Now you know. So freeze. Yes. Now assuming I have that basketball, guys, where when they jump and then to put ball inside and then you hear crank crank like camera, this thing, it's snapping them. So okay, so let's still work it out here. Good. Now you can click on this place, maybe. Good. So where he got really angry, you can just click on freeze. Good. Now let's change this. I want you guys to see something. So let's change this. Change the filter to what? Let's black and white. Sorry. Good. Now let's watch. Okay, so when he saw this, he got angry and then boom. So he was like, wow, and then he knocked it. So that's freeze for you. So the freeze effect is very nice. I just showed you the freeze area so that you can really understand what the freeze works as. So that's freeze. What is left about this? Now you have, okay, so basically that's about everything you need to know about Inshot. And then we have the video. Let's say you edit and then you want to watch without all of these tools around, so you can just click on that and then watch the video. So watch the video without all those effects. So that's that. To go out, so you're watching here is just like media player. So to go out of that, just click and then click on that, and then you're back to your normal editing environment. So you're back to your timeline. You can work on it. So this is called timeline actually. So I think basically this is all we need to know about Inshot. To export your video, simply click on export. So for that, I want to show you how to export. So I'm going to delete some things. Okay, now to export this video, all we need to do is click on export, okay, on save, and then the resolution we can decide to leave it, to put it at 720. The flips, my advice, don't ever edit your video and put it below 30, right? When you put it at 30, the video will no longer be that cool again to watch. So always put it here. Recommended 50. The best 60. Okay? But remember, the more you're adding this, the more the video size. Okay, so remember that quality means storage consumption. I usually export my videos in 60 so that I will allow my viewers to view the best quality they can get. So MP4 or GIF, you want just to export a GIF where you can add it to your videos or all of that. So I think MP4. So everything here will be 12 MB. Let's see. Export. It's just going to run and then show us it is done, and then you can go there, watch your video. So thank you guys, and thank you for having me. Thank you for the time for me to go through this with you guys. Thank you for studying this and taking this part. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video, and comment anything you want to ask about. Kindly go ahead. So I will gladly do a video about the keyframe animation, as in anything you did not know about this, about keyframing animation. Just wait for that video to drop and you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be an awesome video. So I'll teach you everything, as in anything you do not understand, I will teach you, and I will add some tricks to it. Like there are some tricks that even in Inshot, the developers themselves will be like wondering, like, can you do this in Inshot? Don't worry, I'll teach you a lot of things. So wait and see. Thank you guys for having me. Please subscribe. Thank you.